Hey all, welcome to Learn. Today we are going to learn some new tricks for remembering gram-positive cocci, gram-negative cocci, gram-positive bacilli and gram-negative bacilli. So let's get started. So first one being gram-positive cocci. So how do you remember the bacteria names for which are gram-positive? So first one is for cocci. Any gram-positive cocci will end with the suffix coccus. Remember this. So example, staphylococcus and streptococcus. And they also start with the letter S. So staphylococcus, streptococcus. Both of which end with coccus are gram-positive. Moving on to gram-negative cocci. Almost every coccus is every cocci are gram-positive except for these two, Neisseria and Moraxella catarrhalis. Neisseria has got two species, Neisseria meningitidis and Neisseria gonorrhoeae. So Neisseria and Moraxella, how do you remember this? Gram-negative cocci are Mn. Okay. Mn, Moraxella catarrhalis and Neisseria. Clear? So every coccus is gram-positive except for Mn, Moraxella and Neisseria. Moving on, we have gram-positive bacilli. So every bacilli is usually gram-negative except for these bacterial names. So what are these? So how do you remember all of these gram-positive bacilli? You remember with A, B, C, D and L, M, N. I'll tell you. What is this A, B, C and D? A is for actinomyces. A is for actinomyces and B is for Bacillus anthracis, or you can remember as Bacillus anthracis, AB. Then we have is Corynebacterium diphtheriae, C for coryn, D for diphtheria, Corynebacterium diphtheriae. So we have covered three bacteria names. Next is your LMN, L for Listeria, M is for Mycobacterium, okay, Mycobacterium tuberculosis, Mycobacterium leprae, if you can see in this. And also non-tuberculous mycobacteria. Every mycobacterium species will come under gram-positive bacilli. Then you have is N. N is for nocardia. Clear? So every bacilli is gram-negative except for A, B, C, D, L, M, N. Moving on, we have gram-negative bacilli. Under gram-negative bacilli, we have Enterobacteriaceae family, which comprises of E. coli Klebsiella, Enterobacter citrobacter, Serratia proteus providentia, Morganella, Shigella, Salmonella and Yersinia. So one thing which I want you to remember is every bacteria which ends with Ella will all be gram-negative bacilli. For example, Klebsiella, Morganella, Salmonella, Shigella. Yeah. So all of these Ellas, they are all gram-negative. You can also find Klebsiella here, Gardnerella. All of these are gram-negative bacilli. Clear? Other gram-negative bacilli would include Pseudomonas. So every bacteria which ends in monas will also be gram-negative, like Pseudomonas, Aeromonas, Strenotrophomonas. This is very rarely encountered. Vibrio cholera, Bordetella brucella, which is you should remember that these are all fastidious gram-negative bacilli. All of these names would be familiar to you when you study them under systemic microbiology. You also have Campylobacter, you have H. pylori, Legionella, again this Ella, yeah, Legionella, Klebsiella, Gardnerella. So all of these would come under gram-negative bacilli. Alright, thanks for watching and do comment if you have any suggestions.